Welcome everybody, my name is François Latarte and this is my channel JDR D30, a channel about tabletop role-playing games. So today, live on Google Hangout, I'm announcing a one-shot project that will be using that book, RPGS, the Your Fantasy Toolkit Super Setting. What is RPGS? RPGS was, came out in 2014 during Brigade Con. In that book, you have 16 kingdoms into a super setting, which was compiled by Sébastien Allard. And there are many authors that are involved into that. A very interesting toolkit. Every kingdom has its own flavor. It's very pleasant to read, and every kingdom is briefly described. Okay, you have enough to start a game into each one of these kingdoms that you have into RPGS. Now I have a one-shot project to announce using RPGS, okay? For me, it's a way to use the book and be sure that every one of those kingdoms was used at some point, and it will be recorded on YouTube. So how I will proceed? It will be totally random, okay? And yeah, why it is live is because I want to draw the first kingdom that will be played and which system will be used, because for every one of those kingdoms that will be played, there will be a different game system. Just before going on the drawing, I will show you, the 16 kingdoms. Quilven by John O'Connor. The Rotting Empire by Tim Harper. Taltish, The Northern Light by Keith Ursley Jr. The Tangmore Wilds by Keith Ursley Jr. again. We have Trifandri, Thornland of Magic by myself, François Latarte. The Chthonic Empire by Robert Waldo. We have Nakarot, the Alliance Imperium by Frédéric de Foix. We have Kokra, the Compendium of War by Virginie Filto. We have the Sundark Lands by Rajit Sabha. We have Lazet by Anthony Boyd. We have The Covary Expenses by Sébastien Allard. The Grand Duchy of Rukal by Christopher Jeffrey. Apotic, the Iron Sun by Mario Brousseau. Logar, the Insular City-State by Johannes Einloff. We have Samakian Kingdom by Éric Latouche. And we have Anoran, the Stone Kingdom by Sébastien Allard. So these are the 16 kingdoms that you have in RPGS. I highly recommend you that you check that out, which is because it's a free PDF to start with. Yes, you can order yourself on Lulu a print copy, which is very gorgeous. Everything is in there to play, like I said. Now, I will present to you the 16 game systems that I have chosen. Most of those game systems are free stuff that you can find on the internet, free legal stuff, or some others are games that I already own that I want to try. My goal here is to be able to run those games without spending any money. Of course, every one of those games, I will have a couple of videos on the preparation, and maybe some tutorials about those games. I will invite the creator of those kingdoms to join the game if they want to. And I will set up a time and date on the one-shot group. And that's the way it will go. It will be on the long term, I will say. Okay, So here are the systems that will be used. I will use A+ Fantasy, Challenger, PDQ system, D6 system, TriStat, Deadly Simple, Cortex, Warp, Sketch system, Heroes Against Darkness, Fudge, Argor Fantasy Role-Playing Game, Tiny D10, Legend, Fusion, and True 20. So let's begin with the kingdom that will be used. I will, mix those cards together, and I will do it totally randomly. So I'm really looking forward to see with what kingdom I will come up at first. So yeah. Do I have a dice? No, I don't have a dice. I could have a randomly rolled something and then say, okay. So, okay. The first kingdom, which was the one on the top, I will use. It's Kokra, the Compendium of War by Virginie Filto, would be the first kingdom that I will use for my first one-shot. For a game system, I will now draw it. I will mix those cards. Once again, really looking forward to see with what game system I will come with. Took something in the middle, totally random, using True 20. So the first one-shot of this project will be True 20 game system with Kokra, the Compendium of War by Virginie Filto. So when I will be ready, I will have the date of the one-shot published. The one-shot will be played in French at first, so as some kind of a playtest, but will finally be played in English. So yeah, I will have a couple of videos about the progress of the project of every one-shot. There's many kingdoms, it will take some time before getting all through them, but I really want to get all through of them. It will be I think it will be great. I will learn lots of stuff with that, maybe play with lots of people, we'll see. But now to finish with this video, what I have drawn, once again randomly, it's True 20 with Kokra, the Compendium of War by Virginie Filto. So stay tuned to my channel to see when it will happen, and yeah, the progress of it. So we'll see you then. All the while, read RPGS, a great book. All the links are below. François Letard, JDR D30, and up to next time, I hope you have as much fun in your life as in your games. Goodbye.